What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video today. Finally, it has been released, or at least they released the pictures of JND Studios' Kojun Works Joker. This is their first release of a 1/6 figure. If you are not familiar, JND Studios makes really hyper realistic statues. They're very expensive as well. So now they kind of shrunk it down. They normally do 1/3 scale. They made the Joker as well, kind of like looking this pose right here. And now they enter the 1/6 market, and this is their first offering. Kind of like InArt. InArt just went out of the gates with a Joker, but it's a different timing. Because when InArt went into the game, the Joker that they're competing with was DX11, which was 10 years old at the time, or maybe 9. But now, while JND's coming in, they're competing not only with the InArt Joker, which is maybe 2-3 years old at this point, maybe 2, but also the Artisan Joker from Hot Toys was just released. So there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of Jokers out there compared to when InArt came out. So they're not capitalizing on the market. Is this a bad first character for them? Perhaps. Just because of the competition, you can easily compare them now. While with InArt, you're comparing their figure to a 10-year-old figure. So it's easy to stand out. In this case, it's easy to scrutinize JND/Kojun Works. The price itself, I believe it's like around $2,000, or I'm looking at, I don't know which, there's several versions of this, but there's like a 1,000 version. I think that's the bare bones 1,000 something. Even at that, okay, if I have to rate it, just forget about the price, just quality wise, even if you take out the price tag, I still like the Hot Toys over this. Now, this has some gimmicks that are pretty interesting, and I still don't know how it works, which is, well, we've seen videos of the rolling eyeball system being used with magnets. We don't know the ramifications of that over time. Is that going to be, we don't know, right? But let's assume it would stand. The silicone neck as well. That's pretty cool. It's just that the face, I don't know, there's something about it. Forget about this version, just the face itself, it's a little too dirty for me. Now, they've seen, at least the dog looks really good though. Is the dog, like, it's not rooted hair, right? Like, I mean, that would be crazy if this rooted hair. But I think it's, but they improve from the prototype to production. Both versions, like the smiling one, I wasn't a big fan. It's a better look, because I think it's more distinct than the InArt one. I still don't like it. Like, I like it better than the InArt, because I think the InArt is too similar. Like, the difference was the hair. But DX11, I think, did it right, where they have the laughing head sculpt, which is better than this. The eyes are not showing, but I think the expression was better than what JND offered. Now, obviously, because of the rooted hair, it looks more premium, and the silicone neck. But I don't think that the price tag is justifiable for this. It looks good. It's just not miles better, in my opinion, than Hot Toys. I'm not even sure if it's better than Hot Toys. I'm pretty sure it's not better than Hot Toys. Again, if you think that the neck and the rolling eyeball is worth that, because I think you'll get the dog towards the end, right? Like the most expensive version, like the $2,000. I mean, is the dog really that important? Is the dog really that much? I don't know. We don't know the magnet features of this as well. This could be like a Michael Jackson, kind of like InArt, where they're going to lean forward. We don't know that. The dog is anatomically correct, as you can see there. It looks good, but Mr. Z is Mr. Z or Dr. Z, the one who makes animals. They're pretty good with animals. So if you really wanted a dog, you can just buy it from there. The proportion, you got the hunch look, which is not all the time anyway. I don't, to invest so much on that particular look. I don't know if that's going to be your selling point, but just the makeup itself is a little too dirty for me. A little too dirty for my liking. Now, the hair looks good. I would say the hair is better than Hot Toys and InArt. But those two, well, InArt, with my purple coat, it was okay. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. It's nice. It's nice. But it just didn't stand out. I think they overshoot themselves on the character that they chose. I believe you could also move the wrist on this one. Again, it's maybe like Faison, compared to the InArt version. We don't know how it works out, but it looks good. Everything looks good. I just don't think that the price suggests that it is this much better than the Artisan Joker, which is half the price, like literally half the price, if not a quarter, if you buy, the super expensive version. Now, there's still, for InArt, there's still something going on there, like the seamless arms, the weighted magnets, because Hot Toys can't do that. This goes now that if I have to rate, if you don't have a Joker yet, I would say buy the Hot Toys first, because I think you get the most bang for the buck. The middle ground would be InArt. However, you're still spending twice as much as the Hot Toys. However, you're getting two figures. So if you really want the jail cell diorama, because the Hot Toys, you can't replace the arms. So if that is important to you, I think you can have InArt now for less than $1,000. I've seen posts where it's like 800, 780, like high 7s to low 8s. That means it's like 400 per figure. If you really want that way, you could. Hot Toys first and then InArt. And then because of the price, this would get, like the third Joker out there that would be had. And also, he was the latest. It's Hot Toys is, I'm assuming once it's all said and done, we're going to have so many Jokers out there that, if you're in the market for one, why would you spend twice as much, and then not only that, like the Joker for Hot Toys, the sculpted hair is $350 shipped. So I don't know how important it is to the dogs and the smiling head sculpt, which doesn't even impress me at all. So overall, it's cool, but if they continue this path, they're not going to last in the 1/6 business. But let me know in the comments, how do you think it turned out? Do you think it's justifiable, the price? Where would you rank this amongst the Jokers out there? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.